Good day, friends. My name is Paul de Alba, and welcome to Pathways of Hope. Today's gospel is taken from Mark chapter 1, verses 40 to 45. A leper came to him, begging him and kneeling. He said to him, "If you choose, you can make me clean." Moved with pity, Jesus stretched out his hand and touched him and said to him, "I do choose. Be made clean." Immediately the leprosy left him, and he was made clean. After sternly warning him, he sent him away at once, saying to him, "See that you say nothing to anyone, but go show yourself to the priest and offer for your cleansing what Moses commanded as a testimony to them." But he went out and began to proclaim it freely and to spread the word so that Jesus could no longer go into a town openly, but stayed out in the country, and people came to him from every quarter. I do choose to be made clean. Jesus wills for us to be clean. And it's not just leprosy that makes us unclean. But during Jesus' time, the unclean people or the people with leprosy, they were outcasted. They even had bells on their necks to say, "Stay away," to warn people that they're coming, to stay away, unclean person coming. Sometimes we feel that way when we make mistakes. We feel like when we make one mistake, people don't want anything to do with us anymore. When we say something wrong, even in social media nowadays, people condemn us, people mock us if we say something wrong, or even the way we dress, even the things that we choose, we can be judgmental to one another, me included. I feel that way sometimes. That one mistake sometimes makes or breaks a person. And during Jesus' time, leprosy broke a person just because of his disease. And did you know that in the early 1900s, I think around 1905, we even had an island here in the Philippines called Leprosy Island. But it's an island where they put people together to quarantine so that they will not infect other peoples. So the island is actually a beautiful island, but people don't want to go there anymore because of this. Now the island is very beautiful. It's clean. No, there's no leprosy anymore, and people live together. There are still some people who were healed with leprosy in this island, but it's a beautiful island. It's made clean already. And in this gospel today, the leper went to Jesus to be made clean. He begged Jesus, kneeling to him, because he wanted to be clean. He wanted to experience the fullness of life. And Jesus chose to cleanse him. Many of us are unclean. Many of us have brokenness in our hearts. Just like the leper, he was probably broken because of his disease. But many of us has emotional brokenness, spiritual brokenness because of sin. And yet we don't choose to go to God because we're afraid, because sometimes we're ashamed. But let this new year, we just celebrated the new year, be a year that we actually come to Jesus because he is willing to heal us, to cleanse us. Today, my son asked me, I was telling my son, I feel so fat. I am so fat. I need to be healthy. And out of the goodness of his heart, trying to encourage me, "No, Dad, you're not fat." No, but you know what? I told him, the first step to solving a problem is admitting that there's a problem. Then you can solve it. And he said, "Yeah, that makes sense, Dad." And the first step for us to actually experience the goodness of God, the love that God has for us, the life He intends for us to have, the joy that He wants us to have, is to actually realize there is something that is unclean in us. There's brokenness in us. And just like the leper, to approach Jesus, to go to Him and ask to be cleansed, to be healed. Jesus wants to cleanse you, wants to heal you. We need just to go to Him because Jesus will touch us, will touch us where we need to be healed, just like the leper. Nobody wanted to touch him because of his disease. But when he went to Jesus, Jesus touched him for his healing. Allow the Lord to look into your life, to touch your life, because once the Lord touches your life, an encounter with Jesus Christ is always an encounter that is transformative. It will transform your life. You will be clean. You will be healed because He chooses it. God bless you, my friend, and have a blessed week ahead.